Okay, so I think I finally fixed my gold problem. I stopped buying chromatic seals, and you should too. Yes, you, and especially you. Step away from the mouse. And you, well, if you're a full-on hardcore gamer who's getting annoyed even at the suggestion that you might hold off on grinding pinnacle best in slot gear, I'm not here to make you angry. I do apologize, and I probably don't mean you, but I do love you anyway. Godspeed. Since stopping, I've seen my gold go up for the first time since the launch of the expansion back on October the 3rd. God, that seems like such a long time ago now. I'm a casual gamer. I get limited time to play. In fact, most of my playtime is actually on stream. Oh yeah, I stream, by the way. Monday, Wednesday, Friday evenings, UK time on Twitch. Come hang out. And I don't mean stop buying them as a snarky comment. This is not, you broke, bro. I'm not selling cookies, I'm not selling bath water, and I'm not selling beer made with my own... You know what? I'm not going to finish that sentence. You're going to have to go and find out that reference for yourself at your own risk. I mean it realistically. I'm a casual gamer. Why am I chasing pinnacle gear anyway? What am I planning on doing with this best in slot? As a casual gamer, I'm not going to be topping any leaderboards. I don't have the time to chase those things. The gear I have allows me to comfortably do M1 and M2, OPR, and anything else that I have the limited time to enjoy in game. I do it without any problem. And besides that, chromatic seals, what are we using them for anyway? We're using them to boost gear at the gypsum kiln to a higher gear score, usually named items. Now, at the moment, pretty much every named item in game comes with Magnify, a perk attribute so broken that at this point it's basically become a meme. I personally am actively trying to move away from Magnify so I can have better control over my attributes in game. So, stop spending on chromatic seals right now. Stop chasing 5,000 gold a day. It's not fun. And you're playing this game because you want to have fun. Instead, hang on for the Winter Convergence event. We've got just over 2 weeks now before it arrives with Season 4. If the event lasts 4 weeks, as it has done in the past, or 28 days, you can get a minimum of 9 chromatic seals without any gold at all. If it lasts longer, bonus, you might be able to pick up an extra 1 or 2 seals along the way. Once you have your seals, that's at minimum 3 pieces of gear that you can push to gear score 700 and pick a perk for, by the way. Now, heal is going to be a lot easier to get as a perk because the material that you need for it, adamant, is also now going to be available in various boxes and containers around the world. That's worth considering as well. So you have enough for 3 pieces of gear. Next, you want to decide what it is you want your gear to do. Me personally, for PvE purposes, M1 and M2 runs, I'm perfectly happy with my janky bits and pieces that I'm wearing. They get me through, I survive, I do decent DPS, I'm happy with those. Personally, I think finally I'm going to make a PvP gear set. Yes, the casual is making a PvP gear set. Again, I do okay in OPR right now. I'm middle of the table. It'd be quite nice though to have a little bit more of an edge, so that's where I'm going to be spending mine. So now, hopefully, you're saving yourself the cost of chromatic seals. Personally, I'm reaching 20,000 gold very quickly in game for the first time in a long time, because ultimately, I could only really earn the cost of 3 seals around 15,000 gold a week in the limited amount of time I have to play. If you're in the same boat, don't throw that money away on chromatic seals for gear that you're barely ever going to use. Long term, Amazon does need to come up with a solution to this problem. We need more gold. The poor need more gold. Now, people have said to get rid of the gold cost of chromatic seals. I don't know if that's the best way to do it. Maybe, maybe not. If you get rid of the gold cost, the hardcore players, of course, are going to go to town. But what's the alternative? Maybe limit the number of chromatic seals needed per piece down to 1. Well, that still made them cheaper. Hardcore players are still going to go to town. I think it's time that Amazon made their peace with the fact that hardcore players are going to go to town. They're hardcore for a reason. They're going to grind out the content very, very quickly. By gating it and balancing it towards a hardcore community, you're instantly locking out the bulk of your community, and that is casual gamers, people with limited time to play, people with other responsibilities. And that's it. That's everything I have. I'm going to sit here and count my money. And until next time, Take care.